Why Justin Bieber won't party with Diddy anymore. Justin Bieber, once a frequent guest at Diddy's lavish parties, has now distanced himself from the music mogul entirely. Known for their early mentorship and close ties, Bieber and Diddy's relationship has changed dramatically over the years, with Bieber choosing to step away from Diddy's extravagant lifestyle. Fans have long speculated about the reasons behind this decision, and now Bieber's own words have shed light on why he no longer associates with Diddy.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct.
My
Okay.
number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 55.
From the wild fack-off parties to the darker aspects of fame, Bieber's experiences with Diddy have left a lasting impact on the young star. Today, we explore the complex relationship between Justin Bieber and Diddy, uncovering why Bieber has decided to cut ties with his former mentor and what this decision means for his future in the entertainment industry. Justin Bieber's early relationship with Diddy. Justin Bieber's introduction to Diddy came at a pivotal time in his career. As a rising teen sensation under Usher's mentorship, Bieber was thrust into the world of fame and fortune at an incredibly young age. Diddy, recognizing Bieber's potential, took the young star under his wing, offering guidance and mentorship that seemed invaluable at the time. Diddy promised to help Bieber navigate the complexities of the entertainment industry, offering advice on everything from music production to managing fame.
Bad boy. Oh, he's bad boy now.
Signing the bad boy.
Here's your icon alert. It's called He's Bad Boy Now. It's called Don't Ever Play Yourself. Welcome to the family, John.
Me plus you, I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. One time when I met you, girl, wow.
I ain't mean to stop you like that, but this is only a tease. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, Island Def Jam recording artist, Justin Bieber. It's getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's gonna be big. Ain't that right, Justin?
That's right.
That's right, so look out, we're coming.
At first, Bieber was eager to learn from the seasoned mogul. Diddy's larger-than-life persona and influence in the industry were undeniable, and Bieber was grateful for the opportunities that Diddy opened up for him. Diddy was like a big brother, Bieber once said in an interview, reflecting on their early relationship. However, as time went on, Bieber began to see a different side of Diddy, one that would ultimately lead him to distance himself from the mogul. Diddy's lavish parties, the beginning of discomfort.
Hailey Bieber dropping a cryptic message on her Instagram story. After this Jimmy Kimmel Live clip of husband Justin and Diddy resurfaced in the wake of the rapper's arrest.
He knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Hailey seemingly blocking out the noise, posting this photo of Justin flipping both birds, simply writing mood.
What we doing
we can't really disclose.
After the rapper's arrest last month on trafficking and racketeering charges, Diddy pleaded his innocence from behind bars.
Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires.
Yeah, seems that pic of Justin's mood might sum up the couple's current status. While they're loving on their newborn son Jack at home, social media is circulating vids like this one here, posted back in 2009 on Justin's official YouTube channel when he was 15.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out some girls.
A man after my heart, that's what I'm talking about.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
In another video going viral from 2011, Diddy warns Justin on Jimmy Kimmel Live to keep what happens at their parties on the down low.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Oh, apparently not.
Everything ain't for everybody. You gonna hear about my party, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me.
Meanwhile, we're hearing new dad Justin is spending his time prioritizing his loved ones. A source telling ET his energy is going towards wife Haley and son Jack, and he's not focused on what is going on with Diddy or the allegations against him.
One of the first red flags for Bieber came in the form of Diddy's infamous parties. Known for their extravagance, these gatherings were attended by some of the biggest names in Hollywood and the music industry. At first, Bieber was dazzled by the glitz and glamour, but it didn't take long for him to realize that these parties were more than just social events. They were wild, chaotic affairs that often spiraled into behavior that made Bieber uncomfortable.
Hey Justin, good to see you. Hey, we got video of you leaving Ice Spice with Taylor Swift. Are you guys good now? Were you able to mend that relationship? Are you good with everything with your wife?
Read the Bible. What you need to do is read the Bible.
Is there anything to the rumors?
Put down the
camera. About you and Haley?
Do you want to clarify about you and Jaden at Coachella? Ask.
All right, we are getting some breaking news right now. ABC News has just confirmed that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested tonight in New York City. Sources say federal agents with Homeland Security investigations took him into custody. The charges are unclear at this time. Combs' attorney telling CNN that we are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. We, of course, are trying to gather more information. There's a lot more to come out of this story, and as soon as we get it, we'll turn it over to you.
Bieber, who was still a teenager at the time, found himself in environments that were far too mature for someone his age. I started to feel out of place, Bieber admitted in a candid interview years later. The excess and indulgence that defined Diddy's parties began to weigh on Bieber, and he soon realized that the lifestyle Diddy was encouraging was not one that he wanted to be a part of. This marked the beginning of Bieber's decision to distance himself from Diddy as he sought to find his own path in the industry. The freak-off parties, the dark side of fame.
Bad boy. Oh, he's bad boy now. Here's your icon alert. It's called, he's bad boy now. It's called, don't ever play yourself.
He looks so innocent. The Bible says a male shall not lie where the male is with a woman. And also the Bible says don't get drunk. No sex, no drugs, no clubs. I'm a real prophet like Jesus. Diddy poisoned his drink, and I see the game with McMill maybe to sleep with him.
Bad boy. Bad boy.
My kingers, let's pray for Justin.
You get career. Do you know Raymond Usher the Fourth? No. Do you know an individual, an entertainer by the name of Usher?
Yeah, Usher. That sounds familiar.
Isn't it true that Usher was instrumental in starting your career?
What does that have to do with this litigation, Mr. DeKalb? This is just you trying to harass the client.
Before we came back here, you had asked me.
She's gonna
let her read back the question.
Thank you for your memory.
That was the last question.
I was found on YouTube. I think that I was detrimental to my own career.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you at all. I'm sitting right next to you. Okay,
I said I think I was instrumental to my own
hear back
career.
from the court reporter.
Instrumental.
Said I think I was instrumental to my own career. Thank you, sir. But my question was Usher, was he helpful to your professional career?
Yes.
Is Usher a close friend of yours?
Yes.
Is Usher a confidant?
I guess, yes.
Has Usher given you career advice?
Is this an interview or a deposition? I'm confused.
Please, sir.
Perhaps the most troubling aspect of Bieber's relationship with Diddy was his exposure to the notorious freak-off parties. These secretive gatherings, attended by Hollywood's elite, were known for their wild and often inappropriate behavior.
An attorney revealed that freak-off tapes filmed at Diddy's Atlanta home are being shopped around Hollywood, one of them featuring Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith being used by Will Smith and Diddy at the same time. This bombshell comes as these tapes involve other celebrities like Ellen DeGeneres and Jennifer Lopez. This has the potential to end over 100 careers.
Bieber, who was still navigating the pressures of fame, found himself in situations that were far beyond what any young star should be exposed to. "It wasn't what I thought it was," Bieber once said, reflecting on his experiences at these parties.
I love Justin Bieber, that's just a fact.
Well, talk about brotherly love. You couldn't miss this moment on your feeds. Justin Bieber giving pal Jaden Smith a kiss on the cheek at Coachella.
I'm having a good time.
The now viral video shows Jaden sneaking up from behind the Biebs, grabbing his waist for a little dance, and then there's this, Justin sweetly giving his bro a kiss, something that's become the talk of the internet.
He's really just like a brother to me.
Yeah, these two go way back.
Guess who? J. Smith and JB. I got you, little bro.
That's 16-year-old Justin and 11-year-old Jaden when they collaborated on the pop star's 2010 song, Never Say Never.
I think that it's cool to just collaborate with people who you know.
Which was also the theme song for Jaden's film, The Karate Kid.
I've gotten to a place where I have like a core group and people who are really supporting me and encouraging me, and I never had that before. You know, I never created those type of relationships, so now it feels like I have so much.
I honestly just love him and like what he's doing, like, and the amount of change he's been able to make in the world is just insane. Life is hard, you know, we all go through things, you know what I'm saying, but the difference between other people is that no one knows about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's really difficult for people like Justin, for me, for all types of people in the limelight.
Justin and Jaden clearly unapologetic about the bond they've created over the years.
I think that he's amazing, like, honestly.
And this reunion was one of the many magical moments for the two in the desert during Coachella Weekend 1.
The freak-off parties were more than just wild celebrations. They were about control and manipulation, with Diddy at the center of it all. For Bieber, these parties represented the darker side of fame, where boundaries were blurred and young stars were left vulnerable to the whims of more powerful figures. Bieber's discomfort with these events grew over time, and they played a significant role in his decision to step away from Diddy and his world. Diddy's influence, manipulation disguised as mentorship. One of the key reasons Bieber chose to distance himself from Diddy was the realization that Diddy's mentorship was not what it seemed. While Diddy offered guidance and support in Bieber's early career, it soon became clear that his influence extended far beyond the music industry. Diddy had a way of controlling the young stars in his circle, using his power and connections to manipulate them into following his lead.
And I want to be crystal clear. Sean Combs has vehemently denied these allegations. His attorney, Sean Hawley, has been quoted as saying they've tried to present evidence to Lil Rod's attorney to disprove the claims, but they've been rebuffed. So that would make anything Lil Rod claimed about Christina Coram untrue as well in Combs' eyes. No attorney is listed for Christina Coram on the federal court's website. Coram's now deleted LinkedIn account has said that she joined Bad Boy Entertainment back in 2013 and became Combs' day-to-day manager, later becoming director for the Officer of the Chairman. And the chairman, of course, is Diddy. She was promoted to Diddy's chief of staff back in 2020, and she's very important to him. Combs has even written about her on social media. Meet Christina Coram, chief of staff at Combs Enterprises. Christina, aka KK, keeps everything in my life and my business running. She's been my right hand for the last 8 years and has consistently proven to execute and get S-word done. Don't know how I'd function without her. In another post, Diddy wrote, "Happy birthday to my ace Boon Coon, my right hand, my day-to-day manager that keeps my world twirling, and she's always got my back. She makes sure that I smile every day and I don't go into those dark places. Today is your day. It's your mother effing birthday. Go KK, it's your birthday. Love you at Christina Coram." Combs clearly values Christina Coram's work and his relationship with her. The lawsuit Lil Rod filed makes some disturbing and salacious claims against Coram, and again, Combs has denied what's in them.
For Bieber, this manipulation was subtle at first, disguised as mentorship and friendship, but as he grew older, he began to see through the facade. It was like he wanted to control everything, Bieber said of Diddy. The power dynamics at play in their relationship became too much for Bieber to handle, and he realized that staying close to Diddy would mean sacrificing his own independence. This was a turning point for Bieber, who made the difficult decision to step back and forge his own path, free from Diddy's influence. The turning point, Bieber's realization. The moment of realization for Bieber came after a particularly wild party where he witnessed behavior that left him shaken. It was then that Bieber understood that the world Diddy had introduced him to was not the glamorous life he had once imagined. It was toxic, damaging, and dangerous. Bieber's decision to distance himself from Diddy wasn't just about protecting his career, it was about protecting his mental health and well-being.
You get career, do you know Raymond Usher IV?
No.
Do you know an individual, an entertainer by the name of Usher?
Yeah, Usher. That sounds familiar.
Isn't it true that Usher was instrumental in starting your career?
What does that have to do with this litigation, Mr. DeKalb? This is just you trying to harass the client.
Before we came back here, you had asked me.
She's going to
let her read back the question. Thank you for your memory.
Is it true that Usher was very instrumental in starting the career?
That was the last question. I was found on YouTube. I think that I was detrimental to my own career.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you at all. I'm sitting right next to you. Okay,
I said I think I was instrumental to my own
hear back
career.
from the court reporter.
Instrumental.
Said I think I was instrumental to my own career.
Thank you, sir. But my question was Usher, was he helpful to your professional career?
Yes.
Is Usher a close friend of yours?
Yes.
Is Usher a confidant?
I guess, yes.
Has Usher given you career advice?
Is this an interview or a deposition? I'm confused.
Bieber began to make changes in his life, cutting ties with people who didn't support his personal growth and focusing on his own music and personal journey. This decision marked a turning point in Bieber's life, one that would set him on a path toward healing and self-discovery. "I had to do what was right for me," Bieber said, reflecting on the choices he made. By stepping away from Diddy, Bieber was able to regain control over his life and his career. Mental health struggles, the aftermath of Diddy's world. Bieber's time with Diddy took a toll on his mental health, leading to struggles with anxiety, depression, and burnout. The pressures of fame, combined with the toxic environment Diddy had exposed him to, left Bieber feeling lost and overwhelmed. "I didn't know who I was anymore," Bieber admitted in a deeply personal interview, describing the emotional toll that his early years in the industry had taken on him.
First time you met Justin Bieber, this kid comes up to you. He's not Justin Bieber yet, he's just some kid. And he says, "I want to sing for you."
It was at the studio of Jermaine Dupri's. I said, why don't you set up a meeting between me and your manager? I'd love to meet with you and do this in a formal setting. I'm late for an appointment with Jermaine Dupri,
right?
And I don't want to keep him waiting. Let's just do this the right way.
And then you have him come to audition for you, right?
Actually, there were a few people. My wife at the time.
Right.
It also was Perry Reed, L.A. Reid's first wife.
You were all sitting in a room somewhere.
We were in a room.
Yeah.
And I showed her the video. And Perry says, "Are you crazy? You better get down there and meet this kid right now. He's amazing."
When all these dick pics come out and all this stuff with Bieber's big penis, are you the mastermind behind that? Say, listen, show off your big penis and people will come to those concerts. Or are you sitting there?
Is that the kind of manager he's doing?
Usher, are you sitting down with him and say, "Yeah, show your cock," or leave it in your pants? I mean, do you sit him down and say, "Look, part of this is PR,
Hey,
man"?
by the way, he does have a brain of his own.
Yeah, but were you shocked at the size of his penis?
Hey, listen, he has a mind of his own. What he chose to do with his penis is his prerogative. He's managing that aspect of his life.
But Usher, is somebody...
I have nothing to do with Justin Bieber's private parts, man. Come on.
Got me a Lamborghini. And
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
The parties, the lifestyle, and the constant pressure to conform to a certain image had left Bieber feeling disconnected from himself. It wasn't until he stepped away from Diddy's world that he began to focus on his own mental health, seeking therapy and support to help him navigate the challenges of fame. Bieber's willingness to speak openly about his mental health struggles has been a source of inspiration for many, and his decision to prioritize his well-being over his career has helped him find a sense of peace. Justin Bieber's decision to step away from Diddy. Bieber's decision to step away from Diddy was not an easy one, but it was necessary for his personal growth. After years of being influenced by powerful figures in the industry, Bieber realized that he needed to take control of his own life. He began to distance himself from the party scene, focusing on his music and his relationships with people who truly supported him. Bieber's decision to step away from Diddy was also about reclaiming his identity. For so long, he had been defined by his association with powerful mentors like Diddy, but now he was ready to stand on his own. "I had to find out who I was outside of that world," Bieber said. By stepping back, Bieber was able to rediscover his passion for music and rebuild his life on his own terms. Celebrity reactions, Usher, and others weigh in. Bieber's decision to step away from Diddy has not gone unnoticed by other celebrities, particularly those who have also been influenced by the music mogul. Usher, who was instrumental in Bieber's early career, has remained relatively silent on the issue, but insiders suggest that he supports Bieber's decision to distance himself from the toxic environment that Diddy had created. Other stars, however, have been more vocal in their support for Bieber. "He made the right choice," one industry insider said. "Diddy's world can be a dangerous place, especially for young stars." As more details about Diddy's influence over Bieber continue to emerge, it's clear that Bieber's decision to prioritize his mental health and personal growth has earned him respect from his peers. Public perception of Bieber's break from Diddy. Bieber's fans have largely supported his decision to break away from Diddy, praising him for taking control of his life and prioritizing his well-being. Social media has been flooded with messages of support for Bieber, with many fans expressing relief that he is no longer involved in the toxic world that Diddy had introduced him to. "We're so proud of you, Justin," one fan wrote on Twitter, echoing the sentiments of many others. However, there are also those who have questioned why Bieber remained silent about his experiences for so long. Some critics have suggested that Bieber should have spoken out earlier about the negative influence Diddy had on him, but most fans agree that Bieber's decision to step away and focus on his own healing is what matters most. As Bieber continues to rebuild his life and career, the public remains supportive of his journey towards self-discovery and mental health. The long-term impact on Bieber's career and well-being. Bieber's decision to step away from Diddy has had a profound impact on both his career and his mental health. Since distancing himself from the toxic environment that Diddy had created, Bieber has experienced a resurgence in his music career, releasing albums that have been praised for their authenticity and emotional depth. "I feel like I'm finally making music that's true to who I am," Bieber said in a recent interview, reflecting on his creative process. In addition to his career success, Bieber's mental health has also improved significantly. He has been open about his journey toward healing, sharing his experiences with therapy and self-care with his fans. Bieber's willingness to speak out about his struggles has inspired countless others to prioritize their own well-being, and his story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of self-care in the face of overwhelming pressures. As Bieber continues to grow and evolve, it's clear that his decision to step away from Diddy was the right one. By reclaiming his life and his career, Bieber has proven that it's possible to overcome even the most challenging obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side.